My question is to Jimmy sir. Uh, we know that smart phones, smart watches are not really allowed at in Air Force. But at the same time, you kind of while you were shooting for it, lived without all of this, and it was a digital detox. And we've heard you also had a Nokia phone, which didn't have a camera and a lot to it. How was that experience to live a life without any technology?
होता हूँ। मैं वैसे ही बहुत खुश होता हूँ जब मेरे पास फ़ोन नहीं होता है। तो मेरे लिए तो बहुत खुशी की बात थी, मेरा स्टाफ आप जो है वो दिक्कत में आ गए थे। उन लोग को थोड़ा-सा ज़्यादा वो था। मैंने तो वो नोकिया फ़ोन भी नहीं लिया। मैं तो फ़ोन भी छोड़ के आ जाता था। शांति से जो बीच में टाइम मिलता था 2-3 बार नैप मार लेता था। बट आई नेवर मिस्ड इट यार। आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू विल आल्सो नॉट मिस इट इफ यू रियली ट्राई टू गिव इट अप। I think we lived much better in those times. Yeah. That's what I believe in.
Thank you very much. Moving forward, can we have the next question, please?
Yeah, hi. My question is to Siddharth. Firstly, congratulations to the entire team. The trailer looks fantastic. Really looking forward to the show. The question is 20 years back, Rang De Basanti changed lives for a lot of people. You played a friend to an Air Force officer. Now you are that officer. What's been the biggest learning about the Indian Air Force while working on the show?
Everything was a learning because we are actors. We get paid to do something that we don't usually do. We get paid to pretend to be something that we were not born to be. And to be allowed to play this character in uniform by the Air Force and by Alka ma'am, I think that was like the hall ticket needed for this exam. And so everything has been a learning. And I'm just very grateful to even be sitting here, especially in front of them. And I don't think one experience about the forces can teach you about the forces. I don't think anything can teach you about the forces except joining the forces. And my biggest learning from this show, if I have to call it one, is that there's a hope that what you do will change young people's way of thinking. There's a hope that what you do or what you pretend to be will help young people see their country in a different way and to see their veterans, their legends, their heroes in a different way. And for me, this is not it's a retelling of a very important part of this country's post-independence history. And my biggest learning, so I'll finish that thought, is that this is not the story. This is a story. And there were many squadrons involved and many martyrs and many young people whose lives changed. And because of them, our lives changed. So the learning is that this is not an achievement. This is just the beginning. And thank you, Netflix. Thank you to the Indian Air Force. Thank you to the creators Abhijit and Kushal and Oni and this incredible crew and all of these dynamite actors who sit with me. Thank you to all of these people for making this one of the most unforgettable experiences of my life as a human being, leave alone as an actor. And I'm very hopeful that this will start a very important conversation and subsequent conversations about who we are as a country, who our young people are, how they think, and how those young people dealt with the coursing blood in their veins and how they let it be spilt in the name of their country. So thank you for this opportunity, and I'm really curious to see what young people say when they see this production. And all of us are very, very grateful to be here. And the trailer was really, really special. And yeah, man, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes, Abu.
Hello, this is Uday here from NewsX. Congratulations to all of you. I think all of us are blown away by the trailer, and I think everyone's counting down to 7th of August already. My question is for director Oni and creators as well, Abhijit and Kushal. Oni, first to you, the former Air Force chief was saying right now, this is the first time कि actually एक picture बनी है or a series about the role of the Air Force at that time in Kargil in 1999. So how much responsibility did you feel in telling that for the first time in this medium? And Abhijit, Kushal, what kind of research did you guys do? What was homework like? Interactions with the veterans or their families? Preparation kya tha before you actually shot?
I think this is something which I mentioned right in the beginning. There's one thought which was overwhelming, because all the work that I've done all this time, there have been stories about people. This is the first time I was doing a project which was about real people and incredible people and incredible stories. And through the entire thing, my job was not just to make it come alive on screen, how to make it believable. I think that is a challenge of, by believable doesn't mean that it's great visual effects, great storytelling. It's about how to make the emotions believable. And I think that is the challenge which has been really a big challenge for me. And part of it has been really simple in a certain way because of the immense research which was done by the team and done by Abhijit, Kushal and the entire team, and how the story had come alive in all the research that was done, right?
Thank you, Uday. Uday, I feel the research for this project started in 2000 when Kushal sir joined the Indian Air Force. And he came across Ajay sir's story, and he came across the story of Operation Safed Sagar. And since then, I think the whole journey of him wanting to make it is where he had been collecting so many small nuggets that when I came across the story in 2020, Kushal sir had already put 2 years of worth of research into it with Antara, his collaborator. And Kushal sir and Antara had pieced together almost like a huge book of this story, you know. And there was so much to pick from it. Like, so much of this world was unseen, so much of the research was unseen. Actually, to be very honest, when I met Kushal sir and I started just sifting through the research material and everything that had been collected, then I realized that we don't know the Air Force world in and out. Like, we've been seeing stories of fighter pilots, but they've been very super condensed movies. But their daily life, what they go through, and how things come about, and how essentially the making of a fighter pilot happens. And there's so much that goes into that. Like, there's so much of daily training, there's so much of the family life, there's so much of every day following something and flying that jet, and every day having the same danger of flying that jet. So I think essentially what we did was piecing together the whole Operation Safed Sagar story, but at the same time we also pieced together the story of the lives that people live in an Air Force world. Kushal sir, be mad.
थैंक यू सो मच। तो इंस्पायर होके मैं इंडियन एयरफोर्स में गया था, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इस स्टोरी में जितने लोग जुड़े, सबने ऐसा माना कि ये हमारी स्टोरी है, ये हमें कहनी है, और इस तरीके का जो सपोर्ट इसको चाहिए था उसकी वजह से ये इतनी बड़ी बन पाई। क्योंकि व्हेन वी टॉक टू OTT नेटफ्लिक्स, तो उनको बहुत प्राउड है उस पर, मैच बॉक्स, फील गुड फिल्म्स, सब लोग ऐसे करते कि यही हमारा बेस्ट प्रोजेक्ट है। जब इंडियन एयरफोर्स से हम लोग बात करते तो वो वैसे सपोर्ट करते हैं कि ये उनका ही सब्जेक्ट है। मेरी ऐसी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थी कि एयरफोर्स जैसी है उसका सोल कभी भी पर्दे पे आया नहीं है, कभी हमने ऐसा इंडियन उसमें कॉन्टेक्स्ट में देखा नहीं है, तो हम जो उसकी सोल निकाल के ला पाएँ, तो मुझे लगता है कि वो सारे लोगों के सपोर्ट से पॉसिबल हुआ है। बहुत ही डिफरेंट लेवल पे लोगों ने इसमें अपना योगदान दिया है, जिसकी वजह से ये आज ऑपरेशन सफ़ेद सागर इतना ह्यूज और इतने बड़े कैनवस में हो रहा है। बहुत सारे ऑब्स्टिकल आए। एक इंसिडेंट मैं बताना चाहूँगा। जब हम लोग MiG-21 की शूट करने जा रहे थे, तो MiG-21 उस समय अनफॉर्चुनेटली फ्लाइंग रुक गई थी किसी रीज़न से, तो इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम इशू हो गया। बट सबने मुझे नेटफ्लिक्स में, संजय सर ने मुझे बोला, अरे कोई इशू नहीं है, कोई तुम ऐसे 10 गाड़ियाँ थोड़ी इकट्ठा कर रहे थे, 40 MiG चाहिए थे हमें, जो अभी थोड़े दिन बाद मिलेंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। तो उस तरीके का सपोर्ट हमें नेटफ्लिक्स से, मोनिका से, तानिया से, संजय सर से, सबसे चाहिए था। और जो इन्वॉल्वमेंट था ओनी सर का या सारी टीम का, बहुत ज़बरदस्त था। मतलब दे ऑल थिंक अबाउट दिस प्रोजेक्ट ओनली। पूरे कई साल पिछले सब लोग इसी प्रोजेक्ट के साथ उठते रहे, सोते रहे, जागते रहे। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन, इंडियन एयरफोर्स को मैं ऐसे बोलूँगा कि आप ये सोचो कि मैंने जब स्टार्ट किया था तो उस समय जो चीफ थे, जो करंट चीफ हैं, और पूरा स्क्वाडन हमारे साथ खड़ा है क्योंकि हमारे इंटेंशंस करेक्ट हैं। तो जो सपोर्ट हमें चाहिए था एग्जैक्टली हमें उससे भी ज़्यादा मिला, जिसकी वजह से हम ये बना पाए। आई एम थैंकफुल टू एवरीवन हियर।
मैं माइक्रोफोन आपके पास पहुंचाने की कोशिश, मैं खुद आ जाता हूँ।
हद में रह के थोड़ी लिबर्टी ली है। कई सारी चीज़ें जो पैरेलली हो रही थी कहीं और, तो हमने वो दिखाना बहुत ज़रूरी था, तो अपने कैरेक्टर्स लिमिटेड थे, तो वो चीज़ों में कुछ लिबर्टी ली है। मगर आप अगर एयरफोर्स की सोल देखेंगे तो वो एकदम रियल है।
Hi, this is Nawaz Kochra. So I actually have two questions. My first question is for you, Monica ma'am. So at the beginning of the evening, you mentioned that this is one of the most ambitious projects for Netflix, and it came with a huge responsibility. So if you can tell us a little about the responsibility that this project came with, I'd love to know.
I think there is responsibility written all over this project, and there's passion written all over this project, because this is not just a story. When we are telling a fiction story, you are responsible to that world and characters in a very fictional commitment way, where you can take them anywhere, you can make people experience emotions and take liberties, as Bhavna was just saying, कि आप लिबर्टी ले सकते हैं, आपने कितनी ली है. But when you're telling something like Operation Safed Sagar, which was a real operation by the Indian Air Force during the Kargil War, I think it's a chapter in our history, of our nation's history, where lives were lost, where commitments were tested, where families would, sort of wait their sort of pilots to come back, or across the Indian Armed Forces, across, the Army and the Air Force. So I feel when you're telling such a story, you have a very different degree of responsibility. And for us at Netflix, just the opportunity to tell this story. And I want to just say it to all of you, this is the 10th year of Netflix in India. And we had planned to tell this, to come out with it in the 10th year, because we really wanted to tell a story in this year which makes all of us feel proud, which is able to demonstrate that we want to take very rooted stories from our country to the world. We want everyone to see what Indians and Indian officers are capable of and what they had done. The fact that it took 27 years for this untold story to come out, I think that mattered to us a lot. And with all of them actually, with Matchbox, with Oni, Abhijit, Kushal, Antara, Mehboob, and of course I want to also say my own team, Tanya, and and my entire team, Vishakha, my team, which is the VFX team, our post and VFX team. I want to say that Netflix puts a great degree of effort in mounting things, in making sure that every little thing, every little detail is done in the most authentic way. So I think that is the contribution of everyone, including our marketing teams. I rarely say this, but I think on this one, the effort, the responsibility shows in every little detail. And I just want to say thank you to everyone, to the Indian Air Force, and to our cast, how it's come together. And actually, honestly, we can't wait for 7th of August. It is a story that when I see it, every time we watch the episodes and we do a little more, all of us together, I tear up, I get very emotional, I get goose flesh. That's the level of responsibility. And if we can show the world what we are capable of as Indians, I think that would be the best thing. Sorry, long-winded answer, but I'm too emotional about this.
Thank you. My second question is for Diya Project. One line that very beautifully summed up the emotion was आपको जंग से भेजना, जंग पे विदा करने से ज़्यादा मुश्किल है आपको मुस्कुराकर विदा करना. That emotion of the family that is left behind when somebody from the armed forces goes to the war. I want to know, preparing for your respective roles, did you all get a chance to interact and meet with the real life families of the armed forces, and also kind of gauge the feeling of what it was to wait back with that uncertainty also?
Hi, thank you for this question. For me, the beginning, मैंने शुरू किया अलका मैम से मिलके और उनके साथ मैंने कुछ घंटे बिताए और उनसे बात करके ना, पहले मैं तो गई थी एकदम ऐसे सोच के कि मैं होमवर्क करूँगी, मैं सीखूँगी, पर उनसे बात करके मुझे समझ में आया ये ऐसा द मैग्नेनिमिटी ऑफ दिस एक्सपीरियंस, आप एक इंसान होके आप इनकैप्सुलेट कर ही नहीं सकते. यू कैन नॉट से कि मैं अलका मैम ने जो एक्सपीरियंस किया, जो इंड्योर किया, मैं उसको समझ गई. इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. बट उनका जो एक ग्रेस है ना, एक इनहेरेंट ग्रेस है, यू कैन लर्न फ्रॉम दैट. उन्होंने मेरे साथ अजय जी के कुछ फ़ोटोज़ शेयर किए थे एंड वन ऑफ माई फेवरेट फ़ोटोज़, क्योंकि उनको तो हमने यूनिफॉर्म में बहुत देखा है, बट वन ऑफ माई फेवरेट फ़ोटोज़ इज़ वेयर एयरफोर्स के एक इवेंट पे वो पपेटियरिंग कर रहे थे. वो पपेट पकड़ के हाथ से उन पर्दे के पीछे से झुक के ही वॉज परफॉर्मिंग. एंड आई थिंक दैट इज़ वॉट आई हेल्ड ऑन टू द मोस्ट, बिकॉज ही इज़ अ फादर, he is a husband, and from there stems the love for the country. Home is your first country, family is your first country. और वहाँ अगर एंकर बहुत सॉलिड हुआ ना, तो आप देश को उतना ही एंकर कर सकते हो. इट वॉज माई बिगेस्ट लर्निंग. जब मैं अलका जी से उनके बारे में पूछ रही थी, अपार्ट फ्रॉम हिज ड्यूटी, शी वॉज टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउ फन ही वॉज. He was not an intense person, he was a fun person, but he was capable of such intensity. So I think that was my major learning from this experience, apart from the absolute honor. I'm so grateful.